Imagine a player so relentless that opposing teams couldn't find a moment to breathe. A man whose energy never faded, whose feet never stopped moving, and whose willpower could carry an entire team. This was John Havlicek. Not the flashiest star, not the loudest voice in the locker room, but the player who turned stamina into an art form. Coaches feared him. Teammates relied on him. Fans adored him. And opponents? They simply couldn't keep up. He became the heartbeat of two Celtics dynasties, proving that in basketball, effort and consistency can be more powerful than sheer talent. This is the story of John Hondo Havlicek, the machine who ran, scored, defended, and led like no other. From a Steeltown kid to a relentless runner, John Havlicek was born in Martins Ferry, Ohio, a small town of steelworkers, coal miners, and blue-collar grit. And from the beginning, Havlicek ran. Not just in games, everywhere. He ran to school. He ran home. He sprinted beside friends riding bicycles because his parents wouldn't let him have one. He grew up in a world of discipline and hard work, and it shaped his mentality forever. At Bridgeport High School, he became a three-sport star. All-state in football, all-state in baseball, all-state in basketball. He was such an elite quarterback that colleges wanted him more for football than basketball. But Havlicek chose Ohio State for hoops, and that decision changed basketball history. At Ohio State, he shared the court with Jerry Lucas, Bobby Knight, and future Celtics teammate Larry Siegfried. The team went 78-6 and won the 1960 NCAA championship. And even though Havlicek was overshadowed by Lucas at times, everyone saw it. Hondo was the engine, the glue, the one who did everything. He wasn't flashy. He wasn't loud. He wasn't the star recruit. But he was the worker. And the Boston Celtics were about to find out just how valuable that would be. From almost NFL receiver to Celtics' sixth man. In 1962, Havlicek got drafted twice. The Cleveland Browns took him in the NFL draft. The Boston Celtics took him in the NBA draft. The Browns even tried him at wide receiver, and he was good. So good that teammates later said he could have been a Pro Bowler. But when the Browns cut him in favor of All-Pro Gary Collins, Havlicek turned full-time to basketball. And Boston had no idea what they had just gained. Red Auerbach said he drafted Havlicek simply to replace sixth man Frank Ramsey someday. He didn't expect a superstar, but the moment Havlicek stepped on the court, the pace changed, the energy changed, the Celtics changed. Coming off the bench, he averaged 14.3 points as a rookie and instantly became the spark that revived an aging dynasty. Bob Cousey's fast breaks suddenly had a new finisher. Bill Russell's defense suddenly had a new runner to turn steals into points. Havlicek didn't talk. He didn't show off. He just went harder than everyone else in the building. He became Boston's super sub, the first legendary sixth man, before the term even existed. And this bench player would soon become one of the greatest all-around players in NBA history. Havlicek stole the ball. The iconic moment that defined a legend, 1965 Eastern Conference Finals. Game 7, Celtics versus 76ers. Boston leads by 1. 5 seconds left. Philadelphia has the ball. Hal Greer inbounds it. And then, a hand flashes in. A deflection. A steal. Johnny Most screams into the microphone. Havlicek steals it. Over to Sam Jones. Havlicek stole the ball. It's all over. The building shakes. Fans storm the court. Boston survives. That single play became the soundtrack of Celtics history. Havlicek didn't block it. He didn't dunk it. He didn't score it. He saved it. That was John Havlicek, A hero in the moments nobody else wanted to face. The 70s, from sixth man to captain and finals MVP. As the 60s Celtics aged, retired, and faded, Havlicek remained. By 1970, Bill Russell was gone. In 1970 to 71 and 1971 to 72, Havlicek exploded. 28.9 ppg, 27.5 ppg, leading the league in minutes, over 45 per game. Imagine that today, a 30-year-old superstar playing nearly entire games every night, still running like a machine. The final run, a legend says goodbye. By the late 1970s, Havlicek was 38. Most players fade long before that. But if you know Hondo, you know he wasn't slowing down for anyone. In his final season, he played all 82 games and still averaged 16 points. Even when the Celtics struggled, fans came night after night just to honor him. He retired with 26,395 career points, still first in Celtics history. 13 straight All-Star selections, 8 NBA championships, 11 All-NBA selections, 8 All-Defensive selections. Legacy of a humble superstar, John Havlicek wasn't loud. He wasn't flashy. He didn't talk trash. He didn't demand anything. He just played. Harder than everyone, smarter than everyone, longer than everyone. He was the prototype for all modern two-way wings. The original Iron Man. The first super sixth man. A captain, a champion, a teammate, a quiet killer. And when he passed away in 2019 at age 79, the entire basketball world mourned him. Hondo didn't just play basketball. He played the game the way it was meant to be played, with effort, with discipline, with character, with heart. Outro, the machine who became a legend. John Havlicek's story is simple. Not the tallest, not the strongest, not the flashiest, but the one who worked the hardest, the one who ran the longest, the one who finished games and seasons and careers on his own terms. The Celtics dynasty of the 60s? He powered it. The Celtics dynasty of the 70s? He led it. And every great two-way player today, every Kawhi, every Clay, every Jimmy Butler, owes a little piece of their game to John Havlicek. Hondo didn't just play basketball, he defined what it means to be a Celtic.